Hello everyone, my name is Arohi and welcome to my channel. So guys, in my today's video, we are going to build an AI powered travel assistant which will help us plan trips instantly. So instead of manually searching for hotels or attractions or travel logistics, our AI assistant will take care of everything for us. So to build this system, we will use Crew AI, LangChain and Streamlit. We will use multiple AI agents and those agents will work together to create a personalized travel plan based on the user's interest and preferences. So guys, before showing you the practical implementation, let me show you the app which we are going to build. Then I'll teach you step by step. I'll show you the step by step process of creating it from scratch. So this is the app. Person will first write the city, India, destination city you will write here, departure date, and we have a calendar over here. User can select a date, and for return date user can select a date, and here user will write the interest, and then user will click on this generate travel plan. When user will click on this generate travel plan, this AI is preparing the trip for that person now. And if you want to see the backend, here you can see this is what happening, and once this process will be done, user will see the output over here. See, city local guide expert is working, destination Rome, arrival date is this, departure date is this. On the basis of this, city local guide expert is creating the options for user. And if you scroll up over there, you can see the travel trip expert agent is working. So like this, the agents will work, all the agents will work, and finally you'll see the report over here. You go back to our app, and here we can see the final plan, and you can click on this download travel plan. And guys, when you'll click on this download travel plan, you will get the travel plan like this. And guys, apart from that, you will also get these files. See, these three files. Now let's open these three files and see. This is the output by all the three agents. So let's see what we get from city report. See, this is what we got from city report. Travel guide to Rome. These are the dates which we have mentioned. Accommodations, budget friendly hostels. See, first it is showing us this, and the price, location, and then it showed us this, and then after that it is showing us mid-range hotels and the hotel name, price, location, features, and we are having one link also. We can click on it and we can see more details about it. Then this is the second hotel option. Then it provided us luxury hotels also. Then this is the hotel name, and these are the details. This is the second hotel and the details of that. Cost of living, daily expenses it showed us over here. Then meals, budget, mid-range, transportation, and then what are the different options for transportation, that also we have over here. Visa requirements, see, all these details are here. And then we also getting weather forecast, and then what are the events are there in Rome in March, and these are the travel trips. One of the agent provided us this detail. Then next agent provided us this guide report. So this is the guide report. Let's open it. You can read the guide report from here. And then this travel plan.md file. This is the final travel plan. So let's see what we have in this. See, this is the travel plan. So first you can read about it, and then here is a day by day plan. Day 1, arrival in Rome 1st March. In morning you can this is what you can do, afternoon and evening. And then day 2 you can go to Colosseum, and this is the time. Afternoon you can go for lunch nearby. In evening you can visit this particular area. And then on day 3 you can go to Vatican City, and in morning, afternoon, evening you can do all these activities. For day 4 we have this, for day 5, and then day 6 and day 7. So here you can see we have a very well planned trip for us. So this kind of application we are going to build today. And guys, before showing you how to build this application, let's understand the things on Jupyter Notebook. Let's understand each and every code on Jupyter Notebook. Then we will create a project and then you can have this kind of application. So let's start. So this is my Jupyter Notebook. First, we are installing all the requirements. So these are the requirements. We are installing Crew AI tools, LangChain, LangChain community, LangChain Ollama. We are using this LangChain Ollama because the LLM which we are going to use today is Llama 3.2, and for that you need this module. Streamlit is required because we want to build a web application. And this DuckDuckGo search, this is a tool. This tool our agents will use to fetch data from websites, and that's why we are installing it. And this Crew AI and Crew AI tool. So guys, I am not executing this cell because I have already performed it. You will run this cell. And now let's write the code for our LLM, because we are going to use some LLM, right? So we are using Llama 3.2. So guys, how we can use Llama? First of all, you need to install Ollama on your PCs. So write ollama.com, and if you don't have Ollama installed in your PC, visit this website, click on this download, and then you will select the operating system. In my case it's Windows, so select Windows, click on download for Windows, and then here you will see the setup like this, and then you will double click on it and follow the on-screen instructions. Then you will have this Ollama installed on your machines. After that, open command prompt and here type Ollama. If Ollama is installed, you will see these kind of things. Okay, this kind of screen you will see. Now, to use this Llama 3.2 model on your machine, you need to download this model to your local machine. And how you can do that? Just open Ollama GitHub repo. Open this first link. Scroll down. And from this model library, see guys, these are the different options which you can use. You can use DeepSeek R1 if you want to use. And like this, you can use any LLM. What we are using today, we are using this LLM. The parameters, number of parameters in this LLM is 3 billion. And the size of this model is this, means it will take this much of space in your machine. And then you will copy from this download, you will copy this command and go to your command prompt here. And here you will type this and you will run it. In my case, I have already installed it, so that's why I can directly chat with this model. In your case, if you are downloading it for first time, so it will take some time. This model will first download. This kind of screen you will see if you are running it for the first time. And in my case, as I have already performed this step, so I can directly chat with the model. So that means this Llama 3.2 model is downloaded in your machine. Now you can use it. And after that, using this line, you can use the LLM. We don't need any kind of API key. You just import LLM from Crew AI and import Ollama LLM and provide the name of the LLM which you want to use from Ollama, and then your LLM is ready. Now in this variable you have your LLM. Next thing is tools. See guys, in Crew AI I have told you that there are 4 main key points. One is tool, agent, third is task, and fourth is process. So now we are going to define the tools. Tools will be used by agents to perform the functionality. So in our case, what kind of tool we need? We need a tool which can perform web search. So for that we will use DuckDuckSearchGo tool. So this is how you can use it. From crewai.tools you will import the tools. Then you will import this DuckDuckGo search, and then you will create a function like this, and here we are initializing that tool. And then to run this tool you will write .run, and here the query, the user's query will be written here. .run will run the tool, means DuckDuckSearchGo tool will search the web and fetch the results. So this is the single tool which we are going to use. Now we have the tool ready, we can create agents now. So this is my first agent. To create the agent, first you will import agent from Crew AI, and in this variable I'm creating the agent. The role of the agent is city local guide expert. This agent will provide information on things to do in the city based on the user's interest. And backstory tools. The tool which this agent will use is this search web tool, this tool. And what tool we are using over here? DuckDuck Go Search. And then verbose true will show you the result on screen. LLM, this LLM we want to use. So this is the first agent. Now let's create the second agent. So this is my second agent. In this variable, location expert variable, I'm creating this agent. Role is travel trip expert, and the goal is this. You can see the backstory tool. This is also using the same tool and the same LLM. Guys, you can use various LLM. You can use different LLM for each agent. Let's say for this you are using Llama 3.2. For next agent you can use ChatGPT's GPT-4 or GPT-4o, or you can use Gemini. For every agent, if you want, you can work with different LLMs. You can use different LLMs. But for this tutorial, I'm using single LLM. Okay. So now let's run this agent also. Now let's create another agent. This is the third agent. This is a planner agent. This agent will finally plan everything on the basis of this location expert and the guide expert. Okay, so total how many agents we have? 3 agents. And at the main agent is this planner agent. This agent will give us the entire trip plan, and this agent will take help from this agent and from this agent. Okay, so that I'll show you in some time. So the role of this agent is travel planning expert. The goal is compile all gathered information. From where it will gather the information? It will gather the information from the location expert and from the guide expert. On the basis of that, it will make the plan. Now the next step is to create tasks. So this is my first task. See, we are importing task from Crew AI, location task. So this is the first task. We are using this task over here, and whenever we want to create task, we provide description, expected output, agent, and output file. So guys, if you don't know why we are writing like this, then please check this tutorial. In this I have explained in detail how Crew AI work and how we are why we are writing all these things over here. So after checking that video, you will understand this better. Okay, so in task, this is the description, and guys, in description, see, traveling from, here user will write from which city user is traveling, and destination city, date from, date to. So these are the things these things will be provided by user. So for now I will write these values manually, but when we will create a Streamlit app, from over there we will fetch these values from the user. So for now I'm writing these values over here manually. So from city India, destination Rome, date from 1st, date to 7th March, interest is this. So right now I provided these values manually. That means when we will perform this task, what will happen? It will use location expert to solve this task. So we have a task, this task. To solve this task, we need some agent. And which agent we are using? Location expert. Now let's scroll up and see location agent. See, this is the location expert. This agent will perform the task. Okay. And then when this agent will perform this task, we are mentioning over here that the expected output is in this format. So our agent will perform the output, will give us the output in this format, and the output we are storing in city_report.md file. Okay, so the output of this task we will store in a city_report.md file. So let's run it. Now let's mention the next task. So this is the next task, guide task. Task is this. Okay, again here see destination, interest, all these things user will provide, and in our case for now we have manually provided these values over here. And follow this rule. expected output should be in this format, and the agent which is getting used to perform this task is guide expert. Okay, who will perform this task? Guide expert agent, and the output of this task will be stored in guide report.md file. Okay, so let's run this. Now let's write the third task. So this is the third task, planner task. This is the main task. Okay, so the task, again, the description of the task is mentioned over here. Expected output is this kind of output we need, and the context, guys, see, location task and the guide task. So this planner task, our main task is this, and this task will provide us the output on the basis of which context the task, which location task and the guide task did, that will become the context to it, this planner task, and then planner task will create the final trip plan for user. And which agent is getting used for this planner task? This planner expert. Where is the planner expert? Scroll up and we have a planner expert over here, right? So this will perform the task, and our final plan we will get in this file, travel_plan.md. So this is the third task. So guys, now we have 3 agents, 3 tasks, single tool. So this travel_plan.md is the final plan which this travel agent gave us. In next cell, I'm just putting all these 3 tasks in functions so that we can use it more easily. So that's what I'm doing. See, I've created a function with the name of location task. See, so this is the entire task which I've explained you. Okay, so I've written it in a location task. In the same way, in guide task function, I've mentioned this task. Okay, and in the planner task function, I've mentioned this task. Okay, the next step is this. What I'm doing, I'm simply using the variables, and in that variable, I'm calling the function. I'm calling the location task function in location task variable, guide task function in guide task variable, planner task function in planner task variable. Now let's run the crew. So I'm importing crew and process. Here I'm initializing the crew. I'm providing all the agents. So we have these 3 agents. So in agents, we have provided the name of those agents. In task, we have provided the name of all the tasks. In process, we are mentioning that we want a sequential process. So guys, there are 2 types of processes. One is sequential, one you can do parallelly. So we are doing sequential process over here. Sequential means after one task, second task will be done. And this is how you run the crew.kickoff. Now let's run it. So now when you'll run it, see, travel trip expert agent is working. The task is this. See here, traveling from India, Rome, this is the detail we have provided, and then it performed the task. It is working. Still this travel trip expert is working, and still it is working. Final answer of travel trip expert is this. Then we have a next agent, which is city local guide expert. This is the second agent. Now this agent is working. It is also getting the detail which we have mentioned, which user mentioned. And then it is still working. Okay, city local guide expert, final answer is this. Then the travel planning expert, our main agent, is working, and then this is the final answer. See, day 1 you can do these activities, day 2 you can do this, day 3 you can do this, and we have saved this entire plan in a MD file. Where you can see that MD file, let me show you. See, these are the 3 .md files. This is the travel.md file. I've shown you earlier also. See, this is the travel.md file. We have our plan day by day, first day, second day, third day, right? And then this guide report.md file have this data. Then city report.md file have all these details where you can find the hotels, you know, you have the price also, location also, you have transportation options over here. You have visa requirements if you want to know something about that you can see. The forecast is here. What are the different events happening in March in Rome, that you can see over here. Some travel trips are there. So we got everything in seconds. And guys, imagine if you are doing all this task manually, then how much time it is going to take, right? So that's why these agents, multiple agents, are very helpful. Now we know what all agents we are going to use, what are the different tasks we are going to perform, right? Now let's create a Streamlit app to make this applications. So guys, for that I have created one folder. See this Streamlit TripAdvisor app. Inside this folder, this is my code. First, this requirement.txt file. So these are the different requirements which we have already installed, right? And then see, we have this travel agent, travel task, travel tools. So in travel agents, you will have all the agents which we have created. So the code is entirely same. I just pasted the code in different files. See, LLM, using the same LLM. This is the first agent. I have explained you how to create this agent. Then this is our second agent. This is the planner agent. Okay, so this is what we have in travelagents.py. Then we have traveltask.py file. So let's see that. See, so we have created 3 different functions for 3 different tasks, right? So this is the first function. Guys, the code is entirely same which I have explained you in Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so this is the first task. This will give you this file. This is the second task. It will give you this file. And then we have the third task. This will provide us this travelplan.md file. Okay, and then we can see the tools we are using. So tools we have over here. See, we are using single tool, which is DuckDuckGo search. And guys, if you want to use some other tool, see here have mentioned, let's say you want to scrap data from the website, then you can use this tool. If you want to use another website search tool, you can use this tool. Okay, so this I have pasted over here for your reference. So we have these tools. And finally, we have this myapp2.py file. Here we are running the crew. Here we are writing the code which will create the Streamlit app. So let's see that. See, from travel agents file, from this travel agents file, we are importing the 3 agents. And from travel task file, this file, we are importing the 3 tasks. And then we want to create the crew and process. That's why we are importing it from Crew AI. We are importing Streamlit also because we are going to build a web application using Streamlit. And this st.title means we are providing the title to our app, which is AI powered trip planner. And you can see it here, this. Okay, so this we got with the help of st.title, and then this text over here we are getting with the help of this st.markdown. And then we have these 5 variables. See, in these 5 variables, I want to fetch data from the user. So these are 5 different text boxes where user will input the values. See, so this is the first text box where user will write the city from which it is user is traveling, destination, user will type the departure date, return date, and here user will write the interest of the users, and then user will click on this generate plan. Okay, so if st dot button, this generate travel plan button, see this button, if user clicked this button, then we are running one more if condition. In that condition we are checking that if user have provided all the values over here. If user missed even single column, single text box, then our app will show the error. And if user provided all these values, then app will work and we are performing the different tasks. See, location task, guide task, plan task. See, location task we are assigning to location expert, guide task we are assigning to guide expert, and planner task for planner task, this guide task and location task. On the basis of these 2 tasks, our planner task will perform the task, will give us the final output. Okay, and this from city, destination, date, from all these values we are fetching from user, which user will enter in the text boxes. And after that we are running the crew. We are providing all the agents to the crew. we are providing all the tasks, processes sequential, full output true, verbose true, then we are running the crew, and then the result we are showing on the screen using this line. And whatever result we get, we want to store that result in a text file. So for that we are converting the result into the string first, and then you will see a download button, and using that download button you can store the result. So let's run the app and see. See, suppose these are the details which user provided. Click on this generate travel plan. See, AI is preparing. See this one. AI is preparing your response. Now, if you want to see on the back end, see, travel trip expert is working. These are the details which we have provided. See, city local guide is working now. Now, travel planning agent started working. It is using this tool output. This is the output of the tool. Guys, sorry, I missed one thing. To run this code, you will write Streamlit run myapp2.py. So this is how you run the applications in Streamlit. Okay. See, everything you get over here. See, this is the final output, and here on the screen you can see that. Here you can see the travel plan by this AI powered travel plan. See, when to visit, and then where to stay, then what to do. These are the different activities. Then tips for smooth trip, safety insight, additional resources. And if you want to download it, click on this download, and here you can see all those details. So guys, this is how you can create AI powered applications where we are using multiple agents, and we developed this app using Creo AI, LangChain and Streamlit. So guys, the link of this code is given in description section. You can get this code from there, and I hope this video is helpful. And guys, if you like my content, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.